Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to I Am Possible. Today, I want to talk to you about the seed inside of you. I've worked for so long with entrepreneurs, executives, and leaders, and often found, especially with entrepreneurs, they see somebody else is doing good, and then they want to steal that idea, or they want to do it, and they cannot do it better because the original seed's not been planted in them. Or sometimes they want to be a leader, but not everybody is called to be a leader. And that we see today. We witness it in not each company, but everywhere in the world. A leader needs to be multi-skilled. A leader needs to be a born leader who understand the different functions in the company and probably gone through all of them to fully understand what they're about so that they don't need to rely on others and their lives or put themselves at risk in order to move the company, to grow the company towards the vision. So for 2 years before COVID, I taught entrepreneurship and mindset in underprivileged areas. And I often found that people are an entrepreneur, but they started the idea because somebody else is doing it. And then I look at them and intuitively can pick up what they should have done. And they don't believe in themselves. They don't trust the seed in them because they see the outcome of another seed in somebody else. And instead of saying, if that person can do it, I can do it, but I want to use my own seed, they want to steal that seed and then build their success on top of that. And that never works, because if God's given the seed to one, it's not going to work somewhere else unless he's given that seed to that one as well. In Jeremiah 1, we read about it, and it says, then the word of the Lord came to me, saying in Jeremiah, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I sanctified you. I ordained you a prophet to the nations. You don't need to be a prophet, but God also ordained you because we are made in his image with that seed, that blueprint, to become that person you should be. So often we do not step into our seed because it's so different from the rest of the family or what the friends expect of us. And we don't really want that judgment. We don't want them to criticize us. We fear failure if we dare step out of our comfort zone and become who they're not expecting you to become, and you not expecting yourself to become, because you don't have the faith in your own seed. Remember the gifts that God gave the people. He gave one 5 gifts, another one 4, 3, 2, 1. The one with the 1 gift hurried it because he was scared he's going to lose it. The one with the 5, multiply it, 4, multiply it, 3, multiply it. Why don't we do that? Because I often find in the marketplace that they say your offer needs to be a razor sharp exact, because people can only handle one thing at a time. So if you're multi-skilled, they can't understand that. They call it overqualified. Yet God's given me 5 gifts, and I developed them all: business, mindset, healing, transformation, teaching. And people cannot understand that, because you should either be business, or you should either be a teacher, or you should either be a healer, but you can't be all of that in one. Yes, I can, because I understand business better, because I've been in business. God took me through business and all the ranks so that I understand what's needed, so that when I teach spirituality into business and to business leaders and executives, I understand what advice I need to give them, because it goes much deeper than just a spiritual advice, because now I can align it with their business or where they want their business to be. And it's the same with mindset. I got the gift of mindset, understanding roots and patterns to the T, where I actually see them in people and I can identify what holds them back. Now, people don't understand that. How can you be a prophet and intuitive and help people with their mindset where they're stuck in business? But that's exactly what I need. That's my gift. But I needed to understand business in order to help you to get out of your stuckness so that I can align you with future outcomes. And it's the same with healing. I understand what stress does to the company because, or to you, because of being there. I understand grief. I understand losses. And I know what it does to our health and our mind, our body and our soul and our business because I walk the path. It developed my gifts. So often we just want one gift. And even in that one gift, we do not believe that we can make a success out of it. We rather want to take somebody else's gift. And the BE system in South Africa is so where it actually is designed to take and zoom in on people's gifts and profit from what's not yours. And that is why businesses are not succeeding, because they are not aligned with God's word. If that seed belongs to somebody else, you cannot design a system to cipher and steal the profit and the results from somebody else's gift. Go and find your own. Develop your own and you will be super successful. Far more than what you are taking from somebody else. You will be in your purpose, you will be in your flow, and you will love what you're doing. But taking it from somebody else means you're going to have to struggle. Your doors are not going to open for you. You're going to have to kick them open. You don't have the right mindset because you don't have that seed. So your inner architecture is not aligned with that outcome. And so it carries on and on. Unless you're in a company that's not looking after their seed and you can improve on that seed, different story. And you really have the knack for it, different story. But that doesn't often happen. When I trained the entrepreneurs, my first question was, who are you? And they didn't know. Leaders don't know. They build their character and their identity around their job description and their title. But that's not who you are at soul level. You need to know who you are at soul level so that you can push it through into your seed. Because your seed has that in. But if you don't know what it is, you're always going to think somebody else is better. You're always going to think somebody else got more. You're always going to think, but that person's success looks better than mine. Because you don't recognize you've got it also in you and you can achieve it. But you have to be authentic and purposeful to step into your greatness. And when you're in your greatness and you identify your purpose, your seed, you will not only grow one tree, you will grow a forest full of fruit that everybody wants. So you increase your wealth and your worth automatically. And let me just repeat it again. God had a plan for you, a very special plan for your life before you were born, when you were in your mother's womb. By taking and copying others, you are out of your alignment. And that's when it becomes hard and you feel like you're swimming upstream and you feel resistance meeting you all the way. It's because you are not in your flow. When you are in your flow, you prosper. You love it. And that's what I love to do for people. I love to take them and show them their seed so that they can step into it and build their character, their self-esteem, and their mindset around that seed, so that that seed can be embodied by the right thinking, the right behavior, and the right outcomes. When everything is aligned, success will automatically follow you. And I speak from experience. For a while, I have a very different calling. I refused the calling. It was so different. I got criticized. I got called names. This is actually what I'm doing now. And I was isolated. I was written off. So I didn't want this calling. And I tried to knock on doors. I tried to go back into formal business as a director of a former director of a company. I've tried all sorts of ways and it didn't work. It was hard work, years wasted, time wasted, a lot wasted, because I didn't want to be judged. I felt so sensitive that other people's opinions actually nearly killed my seed. But when I step into my seed, people go, but we want to hear this. We want to know about this, We love your teachings. You touched my life. And I'm thinking, why did I even allow my mind, my inner critic, to take me off course? So if this is you today, you're listening to me and you're battling for a while to make things work for you, take a step back. Ask yourself, are you really honoring the seed within you? Or do you copy and paste somebody else? If it's copy and paste, not going to work. Let's find and discover your seed, and let's build a successful career or business for you. The more successful people we can create and develop, the better. Because not only do we uplift everybody, but we increase the frequency of humanity on this earth when there's more prosper, more happiness and joy. And then that leads to a ripple effect of healing and transformation amongst everybody. So remember Jeremiah 1. God already knew who you need to become before you were born. It's in you already. You just need to identify the layers that's blocking you, that self-doubt, the fear, and the belief that you're not good enough, and step into your greatness. Identify your purpose, feed it, nurture it with the right work, the right action, and watch your forest grow. If you need assistance in this, in your business or your career, please connect with me. I will be so happy to assist you. I'm Dr. Reverend Madeleine Gomes. I'm a Dr. Metaphysical Science, a pranic healer, and a mindset alchemist. Until next time, please like and share my video far and wide.